Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mansillon, artist and spiritualist. I come to speak about this enormous transformation that is going on. It's a very important time. And if you're new to the channel, I thank you to subscribe. It's very kind. I hope thank you also for your likes, your comments, your sharing. Hopefully, I might do an English channel to have a better referencing in the future. For now, it is very important. I will discuss a few thoughts. I will pull some oracles. It's really important to understand that we came here with a free will on the free will planet to choose unconditional love, to choose unconditional forgiveness, to choose unconditional light. And we all have to get prepared. Prepared for what? Prepared for the unknown, but prepared for whatever we've been asking for, in accordance to our guidance and intuition, to follow the inner voice, the inner light. We have to understand, you, me, we are cells within the body of the earth. And the universe, the plan of God, will happen with or without our consent, with or without our participation. It will happen regardless, because this plan is perfect. But it is so much better with us. It is much better when we lend our energy to the process of ascension, when we raise our frequency, we anchor and we reflect, we receive and we share. So it is a process, and we have to be at peace. We need to be relaxed. And we are incarnated in a human form. There are countless other beings that participating in this ascension from a higher planes. But we are the most powerful ones down here, because we are in form. We are part of that physical matrix, and so the power is given to us. And although there are millions of light ships and celestial beings, billions of celestial beings that are implicated, that are around the planet, that will soon come, make the entrance into the Earth scene, that are invisible, they are in cloaked ships, but we can already communicate with them from on telepathic level. They are telepathic, they will receive your thought, they will respond if you call on them. And they are around the planet to assure, to guarantee the success of the divine plan. For we are all come from the divine solar energy, this divine light of God. We all connected through this one light, whether we are galactic or humans or celestial. Everybody depends on this great inner source. And so this light, so because this inner light of the sun is the great master controller. The sun, all the stars are connected together. They are the great teachers of light. They are the master controllers of physical evolutions. And really, this light of the sun has to fill us, and it fuels all our lives. It comes from the great source. And so it's important to realize that we have to be serious about having fun, to be serious about joy, to be serious about playing. Much more, it's very important to be serious about that. Serious. So just like trying it's a little mix, but to learn, we learn so much faster when we relax and we play. It's even proven that children will learn faster something while they are in the playtime, rather than when they are like forced to learn something by him. So allow yourself to relax and integrate, so you can learn with ease and integrate with ease. And we have to reinforce our three lower chakras, and the red lotus at the base. Imagine, visualize this red, bright energy at the center, the orange at the sacral, and the bright golden sun at the solar plexus, and then let this white light descend upon you to reinforce, to clear up from the base, and to clear up your base, and to ignite this power of this orange energy, the yin and the yang. The sacral chakra is the chakra of harmonization, of sexuality, of both the astral and the physical, and to clear up also all your solar power, so you can feel confident and you can release all the fears and blockages. And then you anchor that into the earth, and then you feel that you activate all the crystalline matrix of the planet, and then you see this white light is englobing you, all your chakras, and englobing the planet. And with that, you have anchored all of the physical. All the humans are getting anchored just by this action, if you put your attention to that. And so continue to cultivate this sense of connection to the great central sun, through the sun into your heart. And because all our three lower chakra, now they connect to the heart, and then we receive this higher light from above. And so this white light is the light of peace, is the light of love, It completely englobes the earth, and it grounds all, and it frees humanity as well, through the crystalline matrix. For we need to celebrate, rejoice, and play, to move towards creativity, and bring all things back into the now. It's important to always bring things back into the now, to breathe consciously with the Creator. For kindness and peacefulness of the heart and the mind is really what is wanted. Kindness is very, very important attribute. Is one of the infinite virtues of the heart, with joy and compassion and abnegation, clemency, the ability to be serene. Also, those are the four virtues, the infinite virtues of the heart. But that will make a big difference, to always be kind and peaceful. We are evolving towards the simplicity of unity. For God, all things is simple because He's full unity. But the complexity comes from the outer world, comes from the mind that's trying to figure it out from an external, separated point of view. But all those shadows that separates are actually they have their own function. They come to the surface to be eliminated, to be transmuted, to move back into greater level of unity. For the source, the prime creator, the infinite source, the infinite essence, is a silent partner within all life. It is the one thing we all share. But God is silent. He does not participate in the evolution of life unless we choose to follow the heart, to follow the guidance, to submit ourselves to the inner light and the guidance. Then God is able to do more. For like it's been said in many sacred texts. So it's very much about to as we tune in and we submit to this inner wisdom, this inner light, this inner guidance, we allow more. We provide the Creator an opportunity to, because God will never interfere. He will always allow each free will to unfold as its own rhythm. So the infinite essence knows only love, knows only compassion, abundance, and wisdom. Does not know suffering, poverty, fear. All of that is completely foreign to God, but He only experiences because His creation have activated those programs and experiencing this temporal illusion. But to God, all of that is just a temporal illusions. So when you feel this love, this abundance, this feeling of joy, of compassion, of whatever good feeling, then we're gonna, with the new portals that are opening, it's gonna be easier to stay longer and longer within these higher dimensions, and God's plan will adapt to any and all fallings. If somebody is supposed to do something but he falls in his mission, God has B plan, C plan, D plan. He will always find the plan of God is perfect. Yet we are ready. We are ready to fulfill our mission of our function in the global ascension. We've all been chosen in according to our faith and spiritual capacity in order to fulfill a certain mission. So continue to follow your guidance, whatever comes from within that feels good. There is a healing and recalibration of our mental, of our emotional and physical bodies that are really happening. Before it can be, we can integrate higher frequencies of light. We need to do that, and the divine light substance is so intense. We don't want it too fast. We need to be able to integrate it. Otherwise, we'll just go insane. It will be too much. But the I am presence, our great minister and our soul, they know exactly what is appropriate at any given moment. So blockages will come up to the surface to be clear and release. We need to have acceptance, forgiveness, compassion, and love. It is very important to always be there, to always remind ourselves that. Imagine yourself in a meditation, that you meditate outside of time and space. You imagine that you're doing your meditation, when you do your meditation, in your pyramid of light, in the fifth dimension, or outside of time and space, outside of all dimensions, and you can create from there. When you know it's like beyond any limitation of time and space. All is connected. And find reasons to be happy. And the best reason to be happy is because you choose to be happy as much as possible. We have to turn back on the dark world and learn to turn toward the light and the love and the beautiful life that we have to learn to generate good feeling thoughts, good feeling within ourselves. And so it's like and also utilize our imagination to to go towards situations, things, and people that makes you feel good. At some point, you stop feeling good, and you let it go, and you move on to something else. But it's very much even if it doesn't manifest right away, you initiate something within, and if there is once there is enough rhythm, the connection, the situation will have its own intelligence, and we can always pick it up and reactivate it when we live it. So. So it's like it's very important to learn to generate good feeling thoughts and then to flow with that as much as possible, as long as possible. For this global ascension, is planetary ascension, is orchestrated by a cosmic intelligence beyond human consciousness. Just stand in the sun, and the sun is like this beautiful, amazing being. And stand in the sun, just. Put your hands towards the sun, integrate the sun. Imagine the light of the sun filling your body. The sun is connected to all the other stars and the great central suns. So, and then you anchor it into the earth, then you can project this light into your environment and then into the whole planet and the whole solar system and the constellation, the local universe, the super universe, and eventually the grand universe and the master universe, which is still in formation. For the universe, it's just a baby. It's gonna become so monumental. Although for now we're in time and space, but there is like this like billions and billions of galaxies that are unorganized yet, that are about the first level of transcendental universes. We'll come to learn about that later, and there are 3 levels that are increasing in size and dimension, but all in due time. For now, we're in time and space. We need to become the master of time and space, truth, beauty, and goodness. And eventually, once we ascend, a lot of the ascended masters and the God are looking for ultimacy in God. The master supremacy now. They're looking for ultimacy, transcendental realities. But that's probably for later. We can already open the books whenever our consciousness is open to it. But so cosmic intelligence is orchestrated by our great I am presence, but the heart is non-localized. The connection in the heart and the third eye and the spiritual is non-temporal and not in time and space. We can connect through the heart with anyone at any point at any dimensions. It's just all open through the love of the heart. And yet I am presence will orchestrate that, so that because it knows that we will need to unfold it in time and space during ours. So we will provide realities, visions, and consciousness that is aligned with a possibility that was something that has meaning, temporal time or these physical incarnations, or sometimes beyond afterwards. So we'll go in circle as long as we need to go in circle. Huh? So it's like eventually we'll have completed the path of the going in circle. We'll have learned all we need, and we'll be able to jump into the sphere of light and lucidity. And for that we're watching the collapse of the 3D matrix. But the 3D matrix that we're watching is the domain of the dark ones. They were going to continue their program. So it's all distractions. Ever since the 2012, 2112, 2012, there's been 2 timelines that have been decided, and so that we had 12 years to prepare for that, and there is an acceleration of the separation of the timeline. We have to learn to be infinity and eternity only, or stay in the third and fourth dimension, stay in the old, or move into something new, something higher. And so we have to transcend the shadow matrix and move into peace, prosperity, and unity, the purity of love, the heart, this paradise timeline. And but they will do all they can. Do not blame yourself if you fall off the wagon, so to speak, because they will do all they can to keep your mind busy, distracted with all kinds of complex problems, to distract you from your inner lights. Focus on love, focus on your family, on your friends, on creativity, on playfulness as much as possible. You have given permission to relax and let the flow. Because the civilization that we live in is 80% material and 20% spiritual. But as light workers, eventually we want to be 80%. We want to be more than 51% more tuned into the inner light. But 80% spiritual and 20% material. For there are millions of civilizations within our local universe. We'll come to realize that, and half of them are selfish and egocentrical and greed and resource oriented, and half of them are Christic and serving the whole and the love and the light. They have evolved beyond that, and the Galactic Federation, which is groups of beings that have made alliances for the service of the light, are preventing negative civilization from interfering with the ascensions, for planetary ascension. But right now we're going to need to reverse all kinds of decadent ideology that have been going on during this dark age, like the many gender. There is only two gender, male and female. It's like those woke things that they've been trying to implement. Russia has already taken major step towards that, and now in the United States, the President Trump is going to be, was one of his first things is to return to eliminate all that from sports and education, and to say, well, it's just the way it is. It's just the way God has created the world. There is no, after that they will try to confuse people. But so I hope this message was interesting for you. There's going to be so many things also that's going to be, we're going to reverse the triangles of energy. They moved everything upside down in order to disempower the people. We need slowly but surely our spiritual intelligence that is guiding our life, consciously or unconsciously, is realigning and putting everything back into order. So we'll be able to activate fully our light body. I'm going to pull a few oracles and sing a song. And it talks about equilibrium today. Find equilibrium between giving and receiving. Make sure that this is appropriate to you, and allow yourself to accept the help of others as well. So it is important to give, but also learn to receive and to ask for help, and we're here to help each other. So it's like follow to learn that and to find that the balance and the equilibrium. I'm going to pull a few cards with this oracle. And the observer of the day talks about freedom. Freedom is really the objective, to be free from. I'm really eager for this time of God, this hour of God, and I know it showed me that I'm going to be free. I'm going to be able to pay all my debts, to get my paintings back, but it's really, in the meantime, so I have to not be so. Well, it's not even my debt; it's the debt I inherited from my father. But it's like that created this whole chain of events and all that. I'm not even gonna get into that, but it's like it'll be resolved in one day when the time of God will be. We'll see what happens. The higher wisdom is fulfillment. We're going to be fulfilled. We're going to be satiated. We're going to get this homeostasis when you feel like there could not be a better moment. Like happiness will be at this apex. What we need to understand is to embrace the divine light within, to embrace the love, to embrace life. What we need to do is purification, and the outcome will be abundance. Abundance is freedom to do anything we want, whenever we want. So it is the natural state. We're going to be returning, because just as soon as we were born, we were given abundance and freedom are natural sovereign rights. But in this shadow matrix, it hasn't been the case. We need to reprogram ourselves to know we deserve that, and it comes from God. It doesn't have to come from anyone else. The Ganesh is talking, the observer, about fulfillment also. The wisdom is about delight. We're going to be delighted by what is to come, and we have to delight ourselves much as possible. What we need to understand is the revelation. There's going to be great revelation, new revelations, more revelation that come to us directly from the Spirit, as well as we're going to be able to share that, and many other people will get their own revelation and share it. So it's going to be a time of revelation. What we need to do is harmony, to keep things in harmony, peace and harmony. It's in this age of wisdom, that's going to be them. And the outcome is the promise of the future. There is we need to get ready. Whatever your guidance is telling you, it's going to be coming. And God always makes good on His promises, and what comes from the heart and the spirit will come about. But sometimes we're impatient because God is eternal, and He sees that maybe there is still something we can learn from something before something else happened, and so there is a whole process of unfoldment. Well, I wasn't going to sing, and then at the end, Spirit will finish my French video, and they say, "Oh, it's too bad." So I pulled a song. It's on the other side of this song that yesterday I sang, "You Are My Sunshine." And on the other side, there is this song from the Rolling Stones. It's a pretty happy song. It's called "Like a Rainbow." It goes like this. She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair, she's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air, oh everywhere. She comes in colors. Have you seen her dressed in blue, like the sky in front of you? And her face is like a cell, spark of white so fair and pale. Have you seen a lady fairer? She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair, she's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air, oh everywhere. She comes in colors. Have you seen her all in gold, like a queen in days of old? She shoots color all around, like a sunset going down. Have you seen a lady fairer? She comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair, she's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air, oh everywhere. She comes in color, she's like a rainbow, coming colors in the air, oh everywhere. She comes in colors. It's like they wanted me to sing, so it's like I didn't plan, I didn't even think about it. But very soon I'm going to be able to take this music thing much more seriously. I'm here with a friend who's like very professional. She's like great pianist, and she's got a very trained voice, and she's trying to help me a little bit. But later I'm going to be able to we'll work together later on to train me more to be a little more precise with my singing. For it's like for me it's like I've been painting for 40 years. Visual art has been my life, but and for a long time I couldn't be distracted. But now it's okay to open up to other forms of art. For in the Renaissance, artists were were multitasking. They were architects, sculptors, painters. Well, rarely singers or poets. But now we can. I have a guide. He's a guide, a good friend. The guide's name is a Greek god named Apollon. And one day he came down to me and he told me that he wanted me to master all the arts, all the seven arts. Well, there are many other forms of art, but so I will see. He's pretty busy. Sometimes I come and say hello to him, but the group. There are many celestial groups. I'm really also connected to this Egyptian family, the Greek families, the great fathers of the supreme beings, and as well as my paradise connection. For it's like divinities always work as one, no matter what. But if when you connect to the principle in Islam, it's like go directly to the source. Because when you go directly to the source, your energy is pure. It is your energy direct. If you go through another divinity to go to the source, it is tempted. It is transformed by the process of passing through other divinity. So it's just learning that it's all love, it's all one. To just to balance out this energy, knowing this, your great I am presence reside within yourself, and everything is in alignment. The observer of the day from the angelic perspective is consolation. The higher wisdom is to listen to the heart, listen to life, listen to what is going on, listen to the heart, my friend. There will be the return to yourself, the return to innocence. What we need to understand is balance, equilibrium. What we need to do is family, to stay close to our family, for transmuting all kinds of bloodline family, and from ancestral family, but we have this heart family, those beings that are part of our soul, and that's very important. And the outcome is our mission. It's like we're going to be set into our missions. And so I also wanted to send a prayer to Los Angeles, because it's like really very dramatic what is going on over there. And of course there's natural catastrophes that is happening everywhere, but LA has always been very good to me. I have friends, I have family there. I hope they will be able to get that under control, and I pray that they will be able to navigate that without injury. Well, thank you so very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.